What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all know how we get it started around here. How y'all feeling today? What's up? What's up? Who got their headphones on? How does that feel when you like just got your headphones on? What up, Latifah? Peace, peace, peace to the family. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? All right, all right. I see you. I see it. Team Aries and Charlotte. What up, Katrina? Latifah, I see you. What up, Ebony? Tanae, what's happening? Rosalind, peace, peace, peace. I know at least one of y'all is on your phone listening, but what is it? What does it sound like? Who got the headphones on? Some good headphones. Team Leo in Arizona. Team Libra in Charlotte. What up, Latifah? Every time I get on here, I be wondering which one is the when I'm trying to scroll down through the names and stuff. What up, Corey? Johnny's, what's happening? Team Pisces of Birmingham, Richmond, Virginia in the building. Baltimore, what up, Kia? What up, Kendra? Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're doing all zodiac. We're doing all astrology. We're using astrology and your sign to pick your ritual. All right, that's right. You should be excited for this one right here. You can't hear the tones? Hold on, let me cut my mic off. That's very strange. So no sound. So what about now? What about when I turn? So oh, I know what happened. It's okay. I know what happened. Okay. Don't worry. I know how to preload this up into another video. Hmm. Not a problem. This you can hear me, but you couldn't hear the tones from the fire. Okay. So the fire has tones that go with it. Okay. You can hear me, but you can't hear the tones. I'm trying to can you hear the tones? You're saying you can hear me, but I'm trying to figure out Can you hear the tones? There's a vibration being played with the tones. It's not just a fire. Is that Joy finally made it in here? Got a computer to work right? Team Aries in New Mexico. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna get that fixed. Okay, just need the feedback. By next week, though, you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I see why he's playing that." But right now, I see Team Libras in Dallas. I see the whole family's up in here. Let's go ahead and get the party started. What did y'all do? Y'all shut the whole session down? What was going on? Kair's back. I see 24 people still up in the building. What happened? Y'all still here? What up, Timothy? Did y'all just shut the whole thing down? Like put me out the room? What's going on? The, we were just talking about the fire, and the whole laptop was just like, ping. Right, right. Don't worry. When y'all come in Sunday and we listening to the whole thing, then you'll say, "Oh, okay." I don't know if that's me, Latifah. Right, we lost you, but we didn't. But I didn't lose y'all. Marvelous, marvelous. Right. I think it was Omari. That's who it was. Don't put it on me, baby. All right. So tonight we're doing What's the best ritual for you? And then after that, well, I could talk about I don't know if I want to do Mercury retrograde recovery. I'm going to do best ritual for you. So there's 12 different scenarios. It's one of 12 places that Taurus is going to be happening. This moon is going to be happening for you. So I want you to capitalize on it using mathematics. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So if you know your rising sign, that's lovely. If you don't know your rising sign, it's still okay because I'm going to use we can still use your sun sign. So I'm going to do sun sign and rising sign. So, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how's the connection? Darwin says, is he having a reconnection? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being terrible and 10 being great, what's everybody's number for connection? Always got to check on what the internet wants to do versus what I'm looking like. I see some 10s up here. Okay, that's good. All right, all right, all right. I see it popping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody who's still in the building. 5 and 6. I see a lot of 10s. Who's on their phone? Phone or laptop? Let me see phone or laptop. I didn't ask for we're going in order. So if you're a Pisces anything, if you're a Pisces or Pisces rising, then we'll be getting to yours last. So you don't need to shout out what your rising sign is right now. I'm going to go through all 12. Okay. Laptops is better for this. Phone will get you by. Okay. Laptops is better. Phone will get you by. Desktops is like marvelous. Super experience. Okay. So let's talk about these 12. I'm gonna just jump. I want to do some reviewing from last week, but I want to get directly into this. Okay, Maria's on the iPad. Okay, okay. If you are an Aries or Aries rising, if you are an Aries or Aries rising, this new moon is going to be happening in your second house. You're probably like the illest. Everybody is like, oh my God. Yes, this is huge for this is huge if you're an Aries. Okay. So Team Aries, I see you up in here. So if you are an Aries, this new moon in Taurus will be happening in your second house. So what are the keywords for the second house? I have, I value, I get money, and this is the house of resources. It's also a fixed sign. And we're all actually centering around Taurus. So you just got it like everybody's, and it's like your pocket, your personal money, the money that's up under the mattress. All right. So if this was me, I'd be doing a type of ritual that was also it's the best time for a building a wealth machine that creates money for me. All of us can be able to print something that's like printing our own money, but you really specifically, like, what is the mechanism that you're going to be using that's going to be spit out your machine? Okay, that's kind of like what this is. I want to put the ritual on the device that's going to be giving me my money in this way. So if you're a Taurus, it's going to be more based off your personality. It's going to be made based off of like your face, all right? Because that's going to be if you're a Taurus or a Taurus rising, that's going to be like the sun is going. It's like the sun in your first house. So the new moon will be in your first house, all right? So, but if you're an Aries, this is going to be in your second house. And you know what? I am going to go. I am going to go backwards and move it around too. Pisces, you coming up next. So I would do a ritual around personal worth, money that's in my pocket, or my own personal vehicle of what I do that's going to be like bringing me more money. That's the second house. I have, I value, I get money. So like, I don't know, that's just big. As I go around, I'll probably come back to you. Pisces. If you are a Pisces, this is going to be happening in your third house. Okay. If you're a Pisces or Pisces rising, this new moon is going to be happening in your third house. That's I speak, I communicate, I write, I publish books, I make short trips, I deal with my siblings, taxi cab driver, Uber driver. All this is the third house. So, are you writing a book? Are you about to create a publishing company? Um, are you in Toastmasters? Are you doing anything that's around being a motivational speaker? Right. There's definitely no need for you to be afraid if you're a Pisces or a Pisces rising with this money moon right there happening in your third house. Clear all the junk away, whatever the fears you have about writing or the fears that you have about um, getting money through speaking and expressing yourself. Do you need a YouTube channel? Do you need to do more Facebook Lives? Do you need to be doing a podcast? Any type of fears or anxiety you got around that, you need to be getting rid of. So that makes me go back to Aries. Anything that you got as fears and anxieties around your personal wealth or your personal value or your own personal resources, you better get rid of that. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius sun or Aquarius rising. Aquarius rising or Aquarius sun, this is going to be in your fourth house. This is I feel, I emote, I do magic. This is also real estate. This is also a relationship with your mother. It's also your history. The fourth house is your history. It's the natural house of Cancer, right? Um, so as an Aquarius or an Aquarius rising, remember your keywords is I know. So when you put I know and you put networking together in groups of people and friends and things like that, you put that together with the fourth house, that's also a home-based business, right? The fourth house is home-based business. So if you got any fear of making a home-based business, then you need to be getting that up out of there. Get that off. Get that out the way. This doesn't mean quit your job and just start working from home. That means when you lay the ritual down, sometimes this takes 90 days to 6 months of opening this up. You know what I'm saying? For it to come to fruition. This is like an entire year that you're going to be putting this in. You're going to be picking up again on this in September, because in September is the beginning of the year. But for the beginning of the natural year, this is your money starting right here. So there's 3 different points in the year. There's the natural year, fiscal year. There's this Taurus money year, 4 points. September 22nd, that's the beginning of the year, the natural year. January 1st is the fiscal year. Your birthday is your natal year. And then this Taurus new moon is the Taurus money year. So you want to let the Taurus money year just flow through all of your dates. I want my Taurus money year to flow through January 1st. I want to flow through September 22nd. And I want to flow through my particular birthday. Okay? All right. Capricorns, what's happening? The second house and the fifth house are money signs. 2, 5, 8, and 11. These are money houses. All right. So if you are a Capricorn rising or Capricorn sun, this is happening in your fifth house. I will, I love, I create, children, gambling, all the pride. Did I say love? Yes. Casual sex. Now, I don't know of a ritual that you can do that's going to, including casual sex, or any ritual that you can do that can increase your casual. That don't really even sound like nothing that we want to get into, but that's just one of the keys of the fifth house. So All of you can go and type in astrology keywords for the house I'm telling you. All right. So you could go and type in astrology keywords for the second house, astrology keywords for the third house, astrology keywords for the fourth house, astrology keywords for the fifth house. So if you are a Capricorn or Capricorn rising, this is astrology keywords for the fifth house. All right. So you should be talking about something that you're being creative. No, we have not got to Cancers or Scorpios yet. We are going backwards. We've done Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, and we're on Capricorn right now. So Capricorn, this is a very creative ritual right here. You got a lot of juice backing you. Now, I ain't looked at your whole chart. So this is general, even though it's way more specific than you're gonna get anywhere else. It's also, I don't know what's squaring it or what's trining in and things like that. If anything is trining this house though, if you have anything, like if you have some big planets that are in Virgo and Capricorn that are trining this Taurus, it's a win-win. See what I'm saying? If you see that you got some squares in Aquarius, in Aquarius and Leo, then watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different things you have to look for. But on the general standing, if you are a Capricorn, this fifth house is where this is going to be happening for you. What's been really on your heart? What are you really passionate about? That's what you really need to be working on. And make a shift too, because Capricorn risings and Capricorns, you kind of stick in the muddish. Like, this could be a big evolution. It could be a hardcore pivot for you. And you need it because it takes something to make y'all pivot. Y'all just be moving slow sometimes, and then you see something, you just slow to react to it. So let's get with the program. Sagittarius. Sagittarius puts Taurus on the 6. A raise at work, a better job. The 6th house is work. I perfect, I analyze, I serve, I work. And how do I serve my community? But this is also like your day job. So if you're a Sag or a Sag rising, you can either do a ritual for a better job. If you want to have another job, you can do a ritual for more money at work. And if you have your own business, then you could say, yo, I want more money in my own business. I think that one is real fly. Either one. If I work for somebody, then why can't they give me a 10, 20% raise for where I'm at? If I'm unemployed and I want to get gainfully employed, and you a Sag or Sag rising, it's all up your alley. I want to be gainfully employed with a nice high number. I want something that's fun for me, and I want something that is financially a yes for me, not just a just getting by. Okay. Sages and Sag risings, you know, y'all international about it. So do you want a job? Do you want a gig or more money coming in through you traveling? You're also the teacher. You're also the guru. Do you want to open up and do some webinars this year? Do you want to open up and start teaching? Because that's where you are as your core. You as a son, as a Sag son, but now this is happening in your 6th house. How do you want to play it? Next, and with what your sign is, when we finish the 12, then you can like drop the questions in here. I'm doing Q&A as soon as this is finished for all your signs. Okay, so just hold that for a second. Scorpio, house number 7, the house of relationships, the house of harmony, the house of debates, the house of relating. Man, listen, I'll be doing a ritual on partnerships and attracting the right partnerships that I've been missing. This made me tell a quick story. So on my birthday in 2016, I was looking at the sun saying what I wanted for my birthday. And I was like, man, I just want the $1 million ideal. I want $1 million ideal. And I was like, man, I'm always having $1 million ideas. I just want $1 million ideal. And so the sun said back to me, yes, it did speak back to me. It said, so you only want one ideal or you want a team to work the ideals? Which one? I was like, I need the team. And they was like, why do you need the team? I said, because if I had the team, then I could work every $1 million ideal that comes through. And so then the team came. So that's where I'm at. I'm down. Like if you are a Scorpio or Scorpio rising, I will be doing a ritual on bring me to partnerships and the proper relationships for me to, I want all financially fruitful and valuable relationships. That's almost like meeting everybody and somebody just meeting you with their checkbook open. You see what I'm saying? All right. And if you do know your rising sign, and I'm talking about not just, I like rising signs that I have that have been rectified. Like, has your rising sign been rectified? If your rising sign ain't been rectified, like for sure you don't already know that you are what you are, that it goes. Because some people got a birth time that ain't right. That's not your real birth. That's not your real rising sign. I would just go with the sun sign that I'm reading off right now first. Okay, that's what I would do. Next is Libra. If you're a Libra or a Libra rising, that means, Taurus, this is going to be happening in your 8th house. Kiss the goddess that I'm attracting hustlers. No, smart hustlers with money, not just general hustlers. Hustlers that can bring it back. Hustlers that's already got some resources, not just any hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Hustlers just got resources. Like you're looking for some 2 of diamonds. I don't know if you got the cards of your destiny, but you want to look for some two of diamonds if you really want to get specific. Bring me a whole bunch of 2 of diamonds. All right. But if you are a Libra, this Taurus is going to be happening in your 8th house. All right. And this is the house of I desire, shared resources. I do magic. This is the house. This is the house of the occult. Okay. So I would have, this is also the house of marriage. So let's say, man, let me start with just money first before I start getting into relationships. Because Taurus is a 2nd house personal sign of my money thing. It's not a relationship sign. Okay. It's a money me. It's a me sign of me money. So this would be like if it was an inheritance, or if I wanted to strengthen my own magic. If I wanted to strengthen my own magic. Yeah, Jack of Diamonds are very good too for Scorpio risings. But be careful because the Jack of Steel, all 4 jacks, spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs, they're all steel on the low level. So you have to make sure you get one with integrity. But if you're a Libra rising and this Taurus is happening in your 4th house, since you always lead with relationship stuff anyway, and things being fair, then I probably would want some kind of indicator to say, hey man, let me know if this is a money deal. I probably will be looking for an indicator. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be looking for some real, it's going to have to be something that you deeply involved in. Libra's like, what is your deep desire? Libra, whatever your deep desire is happening, because the 8th house is the house of desires and undercover stuff. Okay. So what is your deep desires, Libras? All right. So, and go look up astrology, 8th house keywords. Virgo, what's up with you? So Virgo risings and Virgos, myself included. I'm Taurus with the Virgo rising. So this will be happening in my natal 9th house. Yeah. It'll also be happening in my face. So if you listen well, you see that everybody's getting 2 places that this is happening. If you listen, you'll know that you're getting this happening in 2 places. So me as a Virgo, I'm getting, this is going to be happening in my natal 9th house. That's the house of teaching. That's the house of philosophy. And I was just writing out my goal for my internal goal. And my internal goal, I'm so happy and grateful that my spiritual and financial maturity course is up and ready to launch. It feels so wonderful to have so many people eagerly signing up so fast for this breakthrough course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's what I want for the whole month. So I'm thinking like, yo, if I'm gonna be doing courses every month and traveling internationally, then I'm gonna be thinking about a ritual that has me teaching. But I want to be doing my ritual or traveling internationally. I've never been out of the country. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna I'm doing a ritual to get me up out of the country. Often, not one trip. I want to be doing trips out of the country that are profitable, that have value to me and everyone else that interacts with me. It's not just a money thing. It's about what makes me happy, because everybody, please type this right now. Money loves happy people. This is why I'm saying if you do this ritual according to your astrological sign, you'll stay in your zone of excellence. I'm happy teaching. I'm my most happy teaching. So guess what? The money's going to come when I'm doing what I'm the most happiest with. Right. Now, I don't have to be trying to sell real estate or do what Libras is doing and Scorpios is doing and Caps is doing. I love to teach, and it just happens to be in the ninth house of philosophy. And I'm very happy when I'm on a plane going somewhere. I love going through the checkpoints. I love getting off the plane, and I'm going to love being in other countries. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Next, Leos. What's up, Leos? Team Leo, this Taurus is going to be happening in your 10th house. It couldn't happen to a better person. Straight up. Because Leo's like, you're prideful. You're in the front. You got this light shining on you and all that. But guess what? The 10th house is the house of fame. It's also the house of responsibility, rules, regulations, responsibilities. It's the house of integrity. But it's also the house of fame. Right. So I would be on some 10th house, like, let people see me. But it's also going to, like, but have you been in a place, have you been designing something that you want people to see you in? If you ain't been designing nothing, then I would do a ritual and say, I need to design something that I can be proud of, that I want the world to see. Because your 10th house is getting lit up. When you do astrology 10th house keywords, it's getting lit all the way up. Right. So, but you can handle it, Leo. You can handle that. You better be pulling some Tauruses into you. Also, like, just think about those type of people. When they work with you, a Taurus working with you is automatically in your 10th house. Virgos and Virgo risings, a Taurus working with you is automatically in your 9th house. Libra, a Taurus automatically working with you is in your solar 8th. Okay. All right. Cancers. Whew, this is good right here. Cancer, Taurus is going to be in your 11th house. Cancer is going to be in your 11th house. I don't know, but you should be selling something on the internet. Boy, like, you're the webinar, Facebook Live, like something where it's dealing with groups of people or being crazy social, or the keywords for the 11th house is I know, I socialize, I network. But it's also I write my own rules. So what is it, Cancer? Cancer, this is the perfect time for you to come on out that shell. And you can be creative with the zigzag zig and put that energy into your 11th house. Mm-hmm. Yes, I would if it was up to me. Yeah, because Taurus and Cancer is a sextile. So you're going to be having this new moon sextile your sun. So if you're a Cancer, you can just type in transiting sun, sextile sun. I'm sorry, transiting moon, sextile sun. If you type that in, that will pop up. Omari, you're getting all the licks right now, ain't you? Right. So Taurus sextiles Cancer. So anything coming through Taurus is going to sextile the sun in Cancer. So a sextile is like half of a trine. Okay. Sextile is like, I call it a huge rabbit's foot. Trines is superpowers, and sextiles is rabbit foots. They work really well. They ain't got no negative influence to them whatsoever. It's all agreeable. But how do you want to turn that up? Yes, how do you want to turn that up? Next is Team Gemini. Team Gemini, this is in your 12th house. Are you writing a movie, a play, some fantasy book, some erotica, a script that you want to get published or you want to get in front of somebody? Is this a deep spirit? This is deeply spiritual for all Geminis. This is deeply spiritual because it's happening in your 12th house. What are you afraid of? Your fears. What are you afraid of, Geminis? This is the time to get rid of it. This is the time to put up a protection shield against that. This is the time to address it. Yes, this is the time to get fresh. If you're a Gemini, this is all in your 12th house. I believe, I keep secrets. Your undoing. I smoke weed. I go to jail. I drink wine. I meditate. I'm enlightened. The Akashic records. All of that is going on for you. Do you want to really get in contact with an ancestor who's going to really, really, really make it pop off for you moving forward? Man, this is just so, for me, I would look at, because spiritual can translate into money. Because if you get all your Geminis, this is the ideal time for you to get your spiritual S sugar honey iced tea in order. Cha-ching. Yes. And then Tauruses. What's up, fam? So if you're a Taurus or a Taurus rising, so I already read myself for the 9th house. Now I'm going to read myself again. The first house is your face. This is going to be all up in the first house. It's all going to be up in the I am. So I am money. Taurus, money, first house. I am money. I am value. I am resources. So I'm doing a ritual on saying, bring me all the resources that I need. Bring me all the resources that I need, especially to teach. You see how I put that together? Bring me the resources I need to go international. Ooh, Amaria, I'm challenging you already. Write your sentence. So take your sun sign and put it together with take your sun sign and put it together with your rising sign. So I'm a Taurus with a Virgo rising. So I took Taurus and I said all the resources is coming to me, first house, and then my 9th house, and then Virgo is my natal rising sign. I said to teach, to travel internationally and to teach. I want to go put my footprint in some other soils and be known as the guru. Right. Absolutely. The chief strategist for hire. That's me. Bring me the resources. Oh, this feels so good. This feels good. This feels good right here. Comments, questions, feedback as I look at this Taurus in the first. My. Oh, look, we might get out of here. It's possible that we could get out of here in like right at an hour tonight. Yes. So somebody got a question about their sun sign or something like that. Omaria, I'm challenging you because you can do it now. That I took remember I said you're getting 2 readings, right? So my solar, the sun is going to be in my face because I'm a Taurus. My rising sign is Virgo. So that's first house and 9th house. So if this rising sign is going to be, if the new moon is going to be in Taurus, which is resources and money, I'm going to do a ritual about resources and money connected with my 9th house, which is where it's happening natally. So solar is happening in my face. Natally is happening in my 9th house. So I want all the resources to teach international, to bring me more resources. You get what I'm saying? Listen, if you took this course, you always can use. Oh, it's not free 50, it's keep 50. I'm sorry. I put that in there. I put that in there. Put that in there last week. It's not free 50, it's keep 50. I want you to keep $50. My fault. Ain't nothing free. It's keep 50. Could I ask for all the resources I need to establish my business? I don't know what your sun sign is. So you have to ask the question with your sun and rising sign included. Okay? You need to ask the questions with your sun and rising sign included because I don't know what your sun sign is. So if you ask a question, you need to ask it with your sun sign by itself or sun and rising. All right? I'll prefer just the sun sign. It's not a discount, it's a gift. If you trusted in me, I'm giving you a gift because you're working with me. I keep my family like that. Did I do Sag yet? Yes, I did, Darlene. If you are a Sagittarius or Sag rising, Taurus is going to be in your sixth house. So that means getting a new job, making a new job, asking for a raise at a current job, or anything to do with work and service. If you have any health issues, because the sixth house is also the house of health, then you can seriously improve on all those conditions. All right. So, as I said, go look up astrology keyword for sixth house if you are a Sagittarius or Sag rising. Okay. So, Stacy says Taurus with the Leo rising. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go to your rising sign, Leo, because I know it's already been checked. And then your Taurus is going to be in the 10th house. Could I ask for all the resources I need to successfully start my business? The 10th house, the 10th house is not oh, and you a Taurus too. So it's going to be happening in your face, which will put your sun on the fourth. So if I put the moon in the first house, I would have your Leo, your sun would be in the fourth house, which is home-based business. But if I put Leo on the ascendant, oh no, I'm sorry, your sun is Taurus. Ooh, all the resources, and you're a Leo rising. Now I'm gonna just go with Leo, just off the natal. Something about fame. I would say something like I'm gonna do a ritual to say, look, what are the things that I need to do that make me popular? What am I thinking? What am I doing that are going to make me popular? What kind of business? I want to create a business that's very popular that I enjoy doing, but it's also popular. You as a Leo rising, Virgos are going to give you money, so you might want to go look up every aspect and keyword of Virgos. Libras are going to give me money because that's my second house. If you're a Leo rising, then Virgos are going to give you money. If you're a Taurus with a Leo rising, then Geminis and Virgos are going to give you money. So go look up the keywords for Gemini, go look up the keywords for Virgo, and then say, yo, let me get something that's going to be very popular for them. Okay. Amaria, Scorpio rising. Bum, 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 bum. With a Virgo sun. Scorpio rising with a Virgo sun. Taurus is all going to be in relationships. You want the money partnerships. You want all them 2 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. You want everybody in the diamond family coming to you and helping you reach your goal. Because Amaria, you need a team. You need a team. You need to be able to delegate, yo. You need a squad because you kind of like a one-man army like I was, but when you get somebody to like Talk to Kiera about helping you build your sales funnel out. Work on your copy closet with April. I feel that if you had more of a team, the people that you were relating to, Scorpio rising, and then with a Virgo sun, uh, so that's your 11th house lit all the way up anyway. So your sun falls in your 11th. So I think the team is what you need. You got the ideals and you already rebranding. I would be doing a team ritual. That was me. Who is the squad that you need to help you get done what you need to do? Also, Amaria, you need to be looking up Taki Moore, Taki Moore. Taki Moore on Facebook, Taki Moore on YouTube. Like anybody talking about some coaching and doing personal, helping people doing uh, uh, not personal. What do you call it? Personal growth. Personal. I'm an expert in it and can't think of the name. Yeah, you need to be rocking with Taki. You missed Pisces. Pisces was the second one that I did. So if you're a Pisces, this is all about your books. Taurus is going to be happening in your solar third. Okay, writing. I express myself. Speaking. Are you a member of Toastmasters? Are you working on a book? Are you working on a publishing company? You know, how many titles are you working on putting a blog up? Because blogs are real quick. I want to monetize my blog. Ooh, that's so freaky right there. I like that. Pisces and Pisces rising. I'll be doing a ritual on a really successful blog, and I'll be using thrivethemes.com. Yes, Thrive Themes. If you catch this on the replay, go over to thrivethemes.com and watch that video at the top. For sure. You want to learn everything about WordPress. All my Pisces and Pisces risings. Come on, man. Building a team around me to help me spread my philosophy. Ironically, I thought about it today. Well, you're going to spread your philosophy, but they're going to help manage the vehicle. They're going to help manage the vehicle of the things, because you don't want to be COE. You want to be CEO, Chief Executive Officer, but COE is chief of everything. You don't want to do that. Latifa says, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm strengthening my magic and understanding the philosophy behind it. I like that. But I'm talking about the ritual on the 15th. This is not about your goal for the month now. I'm talking about the ritual on the 15th. Tuesday, May the 15th. This is what this is all about. You can write a goal that supports it, but I'm talking about on the 15th. This is that ritual. We're talking about this. I'm talking about the ritual on the 15th of May. Okay. So what was the ritual for Cap? What is going on? Did y'all get here late, or y'all are not watching? I'm giving you the themes. You're going to decide what the ritual is. I'm giving you the theme and where this is going to be happening for you. So if you are a Capricorn or Capricorn rising, this is going to be happening in your 6th house, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5th house, Capricorn. So this is all about creativity. This is all about creativity, your willpower, having fun. Your ritual needs to have creativity in it. Needs to be something fun. Don't be all serious and it needs to be something that's got some fun in it. Are you about to go to the beach? Or are you about to do something that's got something to do with fun? Fun, something that you take pride in. That's what Capricorns need to do. This is the hard pivot for Capricorns. You're always so stick in the mud doing things, where now you have an opportunity to pivot. Okay. I don't think that I went over all of this in order. Now y'all coming back like, did everybody miss everything? What kind of ritual for Aries? I started with Aries. Aries was number 1. If you are an Aries or Aries rising, then Taurus is in your 2nd house. You should be doing rituals around value, your own personal worth, money, money that you stuff under the mattress, anything that has something to do with astrology keyword second house. Any Everything to do with and bringing in associating with Taurus people. Like I said, you Aries, this is like crazy great for y'all because it's happening in your second house. It's going to be a renewal of your values. Look at the sun sign as a renewal of something. So now you're doing a ritual for renewal of your values. Pisces, you're doing a renewal of the way that you speak. Aquarius is you're doing a renewal of the way your home life could be or how you could be getting money from home. Capricorns, you're doing a renewal of your willpower. If we're going to just keep using the word renewal. Sagittarius is you're doing a renewal of the way you're getting money at work or renewing the job contract. The Scorpios, you're doing a renewal of relationships. You want to bring in money relationships. Libras, you're doing a renewal of the eighth house, which is serious relationships and things of the occult. If you are a Virgo, then you're doing a Virgo or Virgo rising. You're doing a renewal of your philosophy. You need to reset your philosophy. You want to take it international. If you are a Leo, you're doing a Leo rising or a Leo, you're resetting the 10th house, which is the house of fame, the house of responsibility, the house of rules and regulations. Reset that bad boy, okay? If you are a Cancer, you're going to be resetting your 11th house. The reset button for this new moon in Taurus is for money is coming in your 11th house. That means reset your friends, reset your networks, reset your social circles. And how are you going out after you do the reset? Then let these new people come in. They're bringing you the money that you need. The money that you want is in somebody else's pocket. So you have to reset to create something that comes to you. If you're a Gemini, this is totally spiritual. If you're a Gemini, all this is happening in your 12th house. What do you value spiritually about you and your practice? So you need to hit the reset button on your spirituality. On what do you value? What's valuable to you about your spirituality? All right. And then of course, if you're a Taurus, reset your personality. Reset who you are and who people see you as. That's me. I got to look at that. So I'm like, I got resources all in my face. So that's Tauruses. Okay. All right. Pisces sun with an Aries rising. I just read you when I did Aries. All this is happening in your second house. You got Pisces in the 12th. I will be looking for resources to write my books. Bring me all the resources to write my books to put more money in my pocket. That's for that Pisces sun, Aries rising. Should this change our internal and external goals since we still in the planning phase? I don't know. You could change your goals anytime you want while we're in the planning phase. Tomorrow's the last day. So we not even got to planting yet. Right. So if you need to change them around to make some adjustments, you can always change your goals. Great question, Latifah. Good gracious. Man, let me hit the broadcast on that one. Not should you. You determine whether you're going to move them around or not. I just wrote mine today. I've been thinking for 2 days, and I just wrote it today. I'm gonna get off when I finish. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put some food in the oven, and I'm gonna come right back in here and start working on this. Right. And I'm gonna get my 2 goals written today. I never write my goals the first 2 days. That's just me because I got so much stuff going on. I'm always helping everybody else on their goals. So now it's settled down. I done seen some things because you're supposed to be watching to see what's the next natural step. So all the opportunities that's coming to me, I need to set my goal up to make this the next natural step so I can be advantageous, or like I told Kiara earlier today, an unashamed opportunity to the goals that are coming. So there's no should you change your goal. Your goal can even fluctuate through the whole month. See what I'm saying? But you got 4 days. If you need to rewrite the whole thing and go in a whole other direction, that's on you. But I don't know. I can't tell you that Oh yes, you should do that. Who gives Aries money? Taurus is. It's the second house of Aries is Taurus. Aries and Aries rises. Your second house is Taurus. Just look at the board. It's the second house. Right. Yep. So if you're talking about creating a product or something and you're in Aries or an Aries rising, it should be around food, comfort, or more money. Like I know you if you were creating a credit repair, Tauruses are concerned, some Tauruses are concerned about their credit, but some Tauruses are concerned about that money. About that money. Like when I say print your own money, no matter what sign you were or what your rising sign was, I was talking to the house that was maintaining Taurus. I spoke to Taurus. I could have went another angle. Like I got a course that I'm gonna be teaching on relationships. I'm gonna be spitting at Libras. I'm gonna be marketing to Libras. This course right here, I marketed to my Tauruses and everybody who could feel their Taurus house. I mean, I'm diabolical with this thing, right? Mhm. So now I don't have to keep talking to Tauruses right now. Tauruses is good. Like I might come through with something else for Tauruses, and I could in Gemini talk to Tauruses because now they got more energy. A lot of Tauruses didn't take this course because they were low on energy and they didn't feel like they had the money. It's okay. I can come right back and get them in my Gemini season. It's no problem. Uh, Pisces Sun, Leo rising. All you Leo risings, the same thing I told Stacy. It's about the fame. It's about the fame. And with a Pisces Sun, that's Pisces in your eighth house. So you're gonna have this magic is gonna be popping for you. Yeah, because you're already in the house of the occult anyway. If you are true Leo rising, that is. Right? But if we're just going off the Pisces Sun, then this is all about writing. Listen, 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 listen. She says, Kiss says, I'm a Cancer rising, Scorpio sun. So making too many partnerships is a bit overwhelming. Did Coach Khayr say, see, that's why you gotta have your money mindset. So you like to run off and make excuses about why not to do something. This is like when Kanye West said it sounds like a choice. He didn't say slavery was a choice. He said it sounds like a choice. So please don't misquote me. I didn't say go make too many partnerships. I didn't say make too many. I said go make the right partnerships that are going to bring you money. I never said anything about going to get everybody as your partner. You may only find one. You may find three. I said do a ritual to bring you the partners that are going to help you make money. So don't go into your fear mind, okay? Because the Scorpio is I'm hidden. I don't want nobody to see me, and the Cancer is I can draw to a shell. So you a double water. So like straight up, you might need some. And how do you know you were Cancer rising? Was it verified? Cancer rising. So Taurus would be happening in your 11th house. Yes, it's the house of friends. But as a Scorpio sun, right, it's happening in your 7th house. Clear up your relationships. It might be your personal relationships that need to be cleared up. Are you dating? Do you want us to get into your business right now? Are you dating? How do you have a man at home that supports you with your money? How valuable would it be for you to be in a relationship with people who support you in getting money? Excellent question. Aries Sun, come on. We did Aries. I did Aries Suns. Libra rising. Libra rising puts Taurus in your 8th house. Right. So that's more potent magic. We got the 8th house for um, magic is going to be potent. Um, that's the house of sex. So you Libras, if you can get some sex, You know what I'm saying? Before, during, or after the ritual, or include sex some kind of way in the ritual, hip hip hooray. Or leading up to the ritual in the planting phase, hip hip hooray. Um, who gives Libra money? Scorpios give Libra money. Second house. Yes, thank you. Please note this is information for the new moon ritual. This is an addition to your moon phase work. Addition. It doesn't replace your two goals. No. The two goals, they are already there. Now I'm just talking about May the 15th. Thank you, Gabrielle, for writing that up there. Um, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising. Seek more spiritual insight all day, sir. This is a whole, I mean, like, remember, you're doing a ritual to bring in wealth and money for the whole year, right? So, what spiritual tools do you need to be embracing, or what spiritual facet of your life do you need to increase upon for you to have more wealth? What is your what is your what is your what's your altar game looking like? Do you have a statue of the Jade Emperor? Like, you may want to say something to the means of, if I'm a Gemini and this is happening in my 12th house, I don't want to be in the dark about money. I don't want to be in the dark. I don't want to be confused. You know what I'm saying? I also don't want to be greedy, because 12th house, Charles in the 12th of a Gemini is money is their downfall. So you could be too greedy in that. Maybe you want to watch how to manage it. There's a book called Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Marcus, I'm recommending that for you. And I do have the ebook, and I think I can load it up in the group. Gabrielle probably has everyone I have, so if she loads it up in there before me, that's for you. I see development. Okay, Tanya. Okay, I'm trying to make a payment and the code isn't applied. I'm on the PayPal sign. The PayPal says keep 50. Keep 50. If you can't make it right now, it's okay. Wait till we finish class and then you can make it. All right. You ain't got to make the payment right now. We're not doing a reading tonight. You know what I'm saying? If in Atlanta and riding on Central Villa and you got the money, we're not doing the reading tonight. So it's okay. Just paciencia. Hold on. But the code is keep 50, all caps. All right. Uh Gemini Sun and Aries Rising. Ooh. That's all second and third house. So you got second and third house to choose from. How do you put that together? Making money off my book, writing for money in my pocket, publishing company. Good gracious. Oh, wait. Aries rising. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Aries rising. And then, oh, Gemini rising. Who am I looking at? Gemini sun with an Aries rising. Yes, you are on, the Aries is before the Taurus and the Gemini is after. So that means for the Gemini sun, that's the spiritual, and the Aries is put it in my pocket. Tanya, you're overdoing it with the moon, baby. I only ask for suns and rising signs. Oh, you have a Taurus moon. Excuse me. If you just so happen to have a Taurus moon, good gracious. So yours is going to be super upheaval. So let's turn to that right there. Libra sun, Gemini rising. Gemini rising. Yeah. So all of this is going to be happening in your 12th house with your sun, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. This is a this is an increase. This is for Tanya with the Gemini rising, Taurus moon. Your ass is psychic. Yeah, but she's emotional about her money too. Yeah, so don't be. So this is also a renewal of your financial beliefs too, because the 12th house is what do you believe, and Taurus is finances. So this might be a hard reset button on what your finances are. And Libra Sun, that's just two, three, four. That's in the fifth house. This needs to be something creative. Uh, can I do Aquarius again? Aquarius rising or Aquarius sun. Taurus is the fourth house. So what are you doing from home? We already talked about the food truck and the cat. Like you got horses, that's obviously at the house. You ain't going to work to look at somebody else's horses. So I would be doing a ritual if I was an Aquarius or Aquarius rising. I'll be doing something for that's coming out of the fourth house. I don't know whether you're into real estate or whether you're into home-based business or just how about you could do a ritual because you're a beginner, Shelly. Let's just be really real. You should say, I really would like to have the resources to fully go into my spiritual essence, my magical essence. You should spend a whole year on your magic. Some people, um, some of y'all are going to do the money ritual and not look at the spiritual connotation or the spiritual aspect of it. And you're going to ask for something monetarily that you're not ready for spiritually. That's why the first class I'm doing after this class is going to be called Spiritual and Financial Maturity. Right. Because some people look at this, oh, I want to print my own money. But in learning that how to print your own money, you also should see sometimes be like, man, this is what's blocking my money from the gate. You might need to spend a whole year. If you're over 35 years old and your money ain't like you want it to be, and you know you don't identify it as something spiritual, you ain't gonna be able to clean that up in no 12 days. And if you came in from Jasmine's course from the Let's Talk um, Let's Talk Magic from that group, then um, yeah, that's distracting me. And you ain't got a spiritual foundation, and you just want to do just rituals on top of rituals on top of rituals, but you don't know yourself, I think you're making the wrong move. You got the tools, put this down, and then ride off of that for a whole year. Ride off of that and just see what happens. See what happens as you ride off of it. But this is not the lottery. This is not you're going to do something on the 15th of May, and then by the 17th, it's going to be here. Or by the 15th of June, it's going to be here. Okay? There's going to be some things going to start to subtly change, but they're only going to change at the rate that you are at and can handle. Yeah, I'm not giving you no pass to be like, well, you ain't been doing the work. So since I took coach's class, then I get a shortcut. If you've been doing the work and you took coach's class, that's going to put you right on point. But if you ain't been doing the work and you've been like just getting other people to do rituals, you still need to do the work. Okay. Um, should the ritual be in relation to our two personal goals? The two personal goals are what you want by June the 3rd, right? The ritual is how you it's going to last you 365 days. That's what you're putting it out there for. So think about the goal. The goals maybe should be wrapped around the ritual. What do you need this month? Let's say here's the ritual, ritual A. And ritual A needs 12 implementations to make it come to fruition. What is the number one implementation that you need to focus the whole 30 days on? Then what do I need to focus another 30 days on the next time? Then what do I focus on 30 days after that? I'm keeping my ritual in mind because that's why I planted my tree. So every month, what is the next 28-day cycle, two goals that are going to come from my May 15th ritual? Okay? Yeah. So I would say this is the ritual that I need, and then Now I know Latifah's bugging out now. She said, but you just said don't change them. I didn't say don't change them. I said that your goals are already written. If they're cool, then leave them there. You don't have to change them. And if you're just starting, you stop trying to understand all this on your first month. You can't. I never expected anyone to understand all of this in your first month. If you overthink it, that's the easiest way to mess it up. If you follow the steps that I've been giving you, it'll happen organically, naturally, and you'll be like, wow. Because you're really not supposed to even see how this comes together until when? The 21st of May. You're going to be by yourself. You come back to the group. I'm going to be in the group so you can check in. Absolutely. But the seeing phase don't start till the 21st. So we're putting a lot of things in here. Remember the first 4 phases? You can't see what's going to happen until the seeing phase. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Costanza, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Katrina. Lady at the grocery store saw my wallet and I quickly slid in there. Yep, we are circulating about bringing it back. Amaria didn't say this wallet looks too manly. Amaria addressed it, put some money in it, and then when she went to the store, she pulled it out. Amaria ain't thinking about. Amaria said, "I got kids. I ain't worried about whether I look like no man or not." You see these big faces, and the shock that you get, it makes people. It's like hustle commandment number 3. I mean, hustle commandment number 2. Image is everything. How you dress is how you will be addressed. Holla. So Amaria pulls this big face wallet out. That lady got to switch her whole thinking up on how she addressing Amaria. Yeah. I think questions are based on a combination of both their rising and sun signs, the way you combine your sun and rising. That's fine. Ebony says, yeah, I'm about to change mine again. That's cool. That's cool. Change them all you want till tomorrow. Right. Scorpio, where's my money? Right. Now, everybody can bring you the money. It don't mean that you can't get money from, because if you are a Libra, Taurus is your second house. So it's the house after your sun sign. That's who's bringing you bread. But your natal sign, whatever your rising sign is that second house. So I'm a Virgo rising. So Libras bring me money and Gemini bring me money. Right. Here's the thing, too. What are you doing for somebody to bring you some money? Let me switch the question on you, Latifah and Kiss the Goddess. What are you doing? What are you doing for somebody to bring you some money? Because before you can tell somebody to bring you some money, you got to have something for them to bring. That's chapter 2 and chapter 3 in the Science of Getting Rich. Just because we read in first chapter every day and every night, don't mean don't keep reading that book. You might want to go a little further and get to what are you offering? Are you over delivering? Libras bring me money and Gemini bring me money because I over deliver. What are you over delivering first? That's why I always say start with your what? Spiritual destiny. That's why the astrology consultation is so important. Because once you find out what your spiritual destiny is, I deliver from my spiritual destiny with integrity. And I over deliver. Then I say, oh, let me market me over delivering with my spiritual destiny with integrity to who? Geminis and Libras. And then guess what? Other people come in too. I told y'all in that first class, y'all should get that Shots Fired book. The Shots Fired book tell you why you need to be talking to one person. Okay. Quick question. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. Pisces sun sign, writing, communication, and Aquarius rising, home-based business. Pisces sun sign puts Taurus on the 3rd house. So what are you supposed to be researching? Astrology, 3rd house, astrology keywords, 3rd house. Right. And then Aquarius rising, that's the 4th house, home-based business. So I'm not going to tell you what you should do. I'm telling you what your greatest possibilities are. I'm not telling you what you should do. Don't ask me you should never phrase something and say, what should I? The only thing I can tell you what you should do is learn these moon phases. I'm going to tell you this right here. This is advanced what I'm giving y'all tonight. I'm just doubling down. But if you learn the moon phases, got your 2 goals written out, and then just do your dumping ritual and do the potato ritual on the 15th, you'll be Gucci, even if you don't understand this. This class for Omaria, Gabrielle, Maria, Darla, and everybody who knows who's got more than the basics 101s in astrology, or anybody who's had a reading from me. Some of this may be going over your head. It's okay. It's also going into your subconscious and into your DNA. If you stop left braining it and quit overthinking it, your right brain will take over and it'll guide you to what you're supposed to be doing. Right, right. We got 6 days before I get here. Trust, relax and trust. Relax and trust. Uh, Triple water. Okay. I think who gives Gemini money? What's the house? What's the sign right after Gemini? That's who gives y'all money. Who brings Pisces money? What's the sign right after Pisces? Can I get a reading 101 with Aquarius Sun? Rising fourth house, not understanding. Home-based business. Home-based business. Aquarius, this is a ritual about home-based businesses. Shelley, this is all about home-based businesses. Okay, that's a good ritual for you to do. But Shelley, do you have your 2 goals written down yet? Ladies and gentlemen, don't lose your mind over this ritual and you ain't got your 2 goals written. Let's say tomorrow you get your goal written, which would be the 10th. Then you got 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 4 more days to come back and look at this video again. Go do your research. Y'all trying to get all the answers right now. I'm giving you homework to do. Who knows what their homework is? Let me see who knows what their homework is. Because I did give out a homework. It was really simple. Ebony, this May 15th ritual is for the entire year, which is why it's so important. Yes, ma'am. It's the biggest financial wishing moon of the year. You may have 2 goals over here, and you may do a ritual totally on something else that you may need, and that's okay. I don't expect all of y'all to super line it up this first time out. You know what I'm getting you ready for? Everybody type the rest of my life. How many times have I done this ritual to be able to make it seem so easy? I've been doing this since 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8 years. This is my 9th lap. This is my 9th year of doing this one ritual. And it changes. I have a different thing and different theme I do. I grow every year. I grow every year. So guess what? You're going to learn for the rest of your life how to identify this. Okay good. Will that book Astrology for Writers help Pisces? If you're writing scripts, yes. If you're writing a script, yes. Geminis and Pisces, if you're writing a script, yes, it will. Yes. If you want to, if you're talking about telling stories and stuff, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it had to be a book before it got into a script. So absolutely. Wait for the upload of the book. Pisces sign. That's Princess sign. Gemini Aries. Thank you. My ass is psychic. That happens sometimes. I am. April Beverly, shots fired. Hope y'all see that. Have to go study. Absolutely. Replay us, our friend, if you missed it. Shelley said that's what I need. Putting in a year on intentional spiritual growth is powerful. Thank you, Ebony. Kiss, this class is in alignment with the work I have been doing. Hot diggity, that's what I like to say it. Ebony says I better say it. Latifah said I'm out here working. Kiss says I have a business. I make skincare and massage oil candles. My love and nurturing. I'm also in school and becoming a holistic practitioner and I'm a licensed practical nurse. Good gracious. Yeah, but what do you want to do? Do you want to keep being a practical nurse? Or do you want to do just one thing? Do you want to have 3 jobs or do you just want to have one job? I know it's going to take me some time. I'm not pushing. I'm here to learn. But next year I'm on big time. I need to know my spiritual destiny. Well, Shelley, that's what you get the reading for. Right. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. I have been working on something that aligns with both of these things. This is confirmation I'm on the right track. There you go, Janae. Y'all, this takes time. Use what you grasp at this time and learn the rest as you move through the year. Absolutely. Otherwise, you end up putting yourself in a world of hurt. Do you teach the astrology classes as well? Yes, I do. They're all ready. Gabrielle, can you type that up there? Keep it simple astrology course.info. Course been up for 3 years now, I think. Maybe 4 years. Oh, everybody. No pay for a reading. I don't know what that means. Treasure. That's right. Keywords. Oh, that's your homework. Pay for a reading. Google keywords for the eighth house. There you go, Timothy. Timothy said he paying attention. Um, Edwin said thank you. Shatara said thank you. Omaria, researching keywords. Rest of my life. Rest of my life. Rest of my life. Okay, I'm just catching up with the. I'm catching up with the chat. I'm catching up with the chat. Look up keywords for the house that the new moon will be in for your sign. Go ahead, Ebony. This ritual is more about the meditation and the intention with that. Oh, Timothy getting in it, ain't he? All right, L Bay, I see you. It's Lawnmower. AJ, every the homework is for you since you just getting this to go back and watch the replay. Righto. And then you'll see the homework. But you're gonna look up the key words for the house that the Taurus new moon will be happening in according to your birthday. That's why I'm holding this. We've been going through your sun signs and what your where that moon is going to be happening at, so you can take the best advantage of it. Okay. Yes. AJ, do you want to do your AJ since you just got here and we did everybody else's? What is your sun sign? Uh, and then we can give you a review too. And then I'm gonna quickly talk about this Mercury recovery, and I'm letting y'all out of here. That's right. I love a nice Q&A like this. And yes, I'll be downloading this as soon as the class is over so I can put it on YouTube so I can send it out to y'all. So my goals are all about growth and new relationships and acquire money to get it done. Costanza, Costanza, Costanza. Well, everybody's goals are about growth. Growth is the purpose. Everything is the result. Sun sign and rising sign in Scorpio. Oh, all of yours is about relationships, player. Right. So Taurus will be the new moon in Taurus will be happening in your seventh house. So your homework is to Google and look up everything you can. All you're going to type in is astrology, astrology keywords seventh house or seventh house astrology keywords. Seventh house astrology keywords is also the same keywords as Libra. Right. In order to fulfill my destiny, I have to do something different and trust spirit and be led. I like when Karen makes me think. Y'all see, I went up to the left. I was like, Um, in order to fulfill your destiny, you got to do something different, trust spirit, and then do what you was led to do. You can be led, but I think I would put trust spirit, be led, and then do something different. If you was gonna do those 3 things, let's go back into this right here. This is what I want to go back into right quick. I want to go back into the formula right fast. Let's go to the dry erase board. Let's go to the dry erase board. Y'all know I couldn't get away from not going into the dry erase board. Let's get into the dry erase board. Y'all ready? Let's get into the dry erase board. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What am I getting ready to do with this? Let me see who knows what I'm about to do with this right here. Who knows what's coming over here? Nope. No house this time. He'll nurture and harvest. Y'all know the steps, right? Till, nurture, harvest. We know that my pencil. Yep, I probably could have typed it, but this the steps right here, ladies and gentlemen. Till, nurture, and harvest. We not getting away from this at all. This is the formula. Everything I've been teaching you is about this right here. When I could do it like this. Watch this right here. We're reading 3 books, right? Watch how I do this. Ooh, I'm getting ready to get funky. Trey said, funky enough. Watch this. Huh. We tilled the soil with signs of getting rich. Right? That was our money minds. That was that was getting our money mindset right. Then we had to get our attitude right, which is what we want to nurture. We want to nurture our attitude, right? So what do we nurture our attitude with? We want to nurture our attitude with the hustler's 10 commandments. See that? And then when we want to harvest it, what we want to do then? Can everybody still hear me? My headphone just went out. We want to do what? Bam. Brand your swag. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the order. Look at the order that we gave it. My sun is in Libra. My moon is in Taurus. I think Libra's money comes from consistency in the occult. Just my experience so far. Still new to this. However, the ancestors will come to you when you go to them and join all the new information. Inshallah. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you just take it, it's gonna happen. Right. So science of getting rich got the mind right. It broke up the soil. What does till means break up the soil. You know what I'm saying? That's switch the colors again. Till means break up the soil. Oh my goodness. This is the same as the deprogramming. That's all what the till is. See that? Deprogram, break up the soil. That's the science of getting rich. Then after that, when I nurture something, what do I want to do for it? caring for it. I want to care for it. And I want to, like Stacy said, I want to reprogram. And then when I harvest, brand my swag, you know what that's about? It's about show me the money. Is this making any sense right here when we look at till, nurture, and harvest, then repeat? Always I'm deprogramming, breaking up the soil. But the manifesting comes from step 1 and 2. You can't manifest without doing 1 and 2. And you manifest better when you do number 4. Ooh, go Kyer. Did you hear what I said, Laquita? I said you manifest better when you do number 4, but the quality of manifesting, the quality of showing me the money is going to be on how good you did 1 and 2. But you can't do what? What's the rule? Let me get up here one more time. Let me get this orange up here one time. Let me see, can I put this where I want? Let me get this 24 up here. I'm gonna go right here. You can't skip steps. You cannot skip steps. Can everybody see the dry erase board? Is everybody following? Right. This whole nurturing thing, this whole, like, remember the steps that we in. Remember how we right. Give me some more colors. Remember the numbers that we had? That's too small. That's phase 1. Phase 2. Phase 2 is the what? Plan. Phase 3 is the clear. That's where we're going to pivot, right? Phase 4. That's the gathering, right? Phase 5. That's why I'm going to see some, things. Phase 6 is what? Another pivot. That's another pivot. Phase 6 is the leading phase. Phase 7 is the doing phase. And phase 8 is the celebrating, the using. See the numbers? And then when we get ready to repeat it, what do? We hit them with that what? We hit it with the peace phase. Boy, that's a mean screenshot right there. Good gracious, let me get that myself. I think I'm gonna screenshot that. Woo! Yeah, that one's going in the group. Bam! Let me throw the peace sign up. Ooh, that's funky. Is this making any sense? On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know how much this is making sense. Because this is critical right here. Come on, if you don't understand it, just be honest. Be like 4.5, 2.3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who I want to know who is this making sense to so far? Come on, talk to me. Diaz. I got some tens in here. Right. So listen, guess where we at in this process, everybody? Guess where we at? Put my colors back. Oops. Oh, I get wait. They got arrows for this. Uh, uh. Oops. Not that way. Bam. See that? You are right here. That's where you. That's where we out. That's where we all at right now. And if this is your first time, then don't rush it. Put your little smiley face on and be happy. That's us right there. You are here. Another screenshot. Hold on. I like that. Throw up the peace sign. Yeah. We're tilling the soil of our consciousness. My. 3/4 of the way through step one. Right. I should put the date on here. So jokers will be like, well, what is he talking about? Nah, today's the ninth, ain't it? What's the day, Wiz? The ninth? Born. Don't make my roommate come in here and drop the science on y'all today. May 9th, 2018. Facts. Ooh, more screenshots. Yeah, don't be trying to go too fast. Don't be trying to go. The tree grows a little at a time, not overnight. Timothy, are you over there? Timothy, you don't pull out the circle 7. Huh? You don't pull out the you over there quoting on them? Yes. Wiz Gabrielle said peace. Oh, and it's a 10 of diamonds day. It's a 10 of diamonds day on the 9th. I'm having an 8 of hearts day. Right. Trees grow a little at a time, not overnight. I think my tree might have grew this much from last year. It's a little taller than it was last year, but boy, she's strong. Every night when I go out when I'm talking to her, I grab her by the root and try to pull her. She'd be like, I ain't going nowhere. It brings me so much joy. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a nice. I'm taking my water hose. We're gonna water her tonight just because y'all talking like that. She could just get some water all this week. All right. Yeah, I already got this. I got this saved right here. Players and playettes. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Who has a comment and question before we get up out of here? One more again. Who got a comment? I like class tonight. I'm happy right now. But hey, that's me. I want you to be happy too. I want you to get this, though. I'm ready for y'all to get off here and go do your homework. Sending this to myself right now. Huh. Oh man, I'll do that in a Facebook Live. Y'all can get that tomorrow. We're not gonna keep doing these 2-hour classes. Hey, I like 2-hour classes. I mean, if y'all vote for it, I can do it. But I'm only gonna go through it one time. I'm only gonna go through it one time. I won't. So I go through it one time and then I'll do it live. But I'm not getting ready to do a entire joint. Stacy, she team Taurus, so that's how I do sometimes. All right, I'm getting ready to take this off of the page. Okay. This is about developing habits, new habits, breaking old habits, tilling them up, nurturing new habits and discipline around your rituals and magic, which would be your harvest. Because the funds are low. That is usually when it's time to act. So time to step in. Engage the tools for the rituals. Listen, like I said, Timothy coming in on that first virtue, honesty. So when I said what you got to have is you must get these phases down. The tree is plus, the astrology is plus, the ancestor money is plus. But to have it all with the phases, man, I'm gonna teach the phases course again this year. I probably gonna charge like $89, $99, I don't know, maybe $49. But I ain't never teaching this again in 2018. Yeah, this is like an initiation. Y'all the only ones who getting this. No. And it's gonna be because you gotta be there. There won't ever be no some of y'all on the line like fall of 88, spring of 89. You can't go back and do that. Like y'all a unique group. Y'all don't get that yet, but I do. And it's okay. When you do catch on, you're gonna come back and be like, Coach, we're a unique group. I told Kiera to reach out to Joy because Joy is the card of Destiny Master. Kiera's the 10 of Diamond. Joy was like, well, I need to meet her. Introduce me. I said, it's all in the group. I already got a whole honeypot of money already. Y'all just ain't, all of y'all ain't started networking with each other to find out who each other is because everybody didn't do their introduction video. See, now you understand why I said do your introduction video. More homework. Go do your introduction homework. Go do your introduction video. You might not never know who you might need to be in there, who somehow you need to holler at. Okay. Laquita said, my attention span can't handle 2 hours all the time. I know. Oh, and when your cup is empty, it can't get nothing but filled up, player. Your cup can't get nothing but filled up. Man, it's a whole nother story. Should me and my husband plant separate trees, or is it okay to plant in unison? Girl, I would definitely plant that thing in unison. I'll plant two trees, but you got a husband, I'll let him dig the hole. If I was a woman, if I was a man, I'd be wanting to dig the hole. I'll be digging the hole, and I'll be wanting you to make sure you crying, good tears. Who gonna memorize that prayer? Yeah. I mean, y'all, listen, to even say, should me and my husband plant one together means y'all got a strong relationship. Whew. Creator bless that relationship. Just the fact that you asking that question. No. Don't everybody list your birthday on the page. No, you don't. We all wait until Joy posts and she'll ask. And she's going to put up a little chart that lets you go find your birthday and your card. Okay. So when Joy puts up the little birthday thingy and post it, then y'all put it on that post. Don't go in there and just be posting my birthday is this. Y'all wait until she asks and then y'all will see it. But if you do an introduction video, then you should be able to see that. You should be able to be like, hey, I'm Coach Khayr. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a two of diamonds, a Taurus two of diamonds with an eight of clubs planetary ruling. And I teach, and I'm all about being international. And that's some of the things I like. You know what I'm saying? I like children, teaching children. I practice Tai Chi, meditation. I'm the heat in some marketing, and I have the strategy for you, and I can be your brand specialist. I don't make jewelry. I'm not I don't have a garden, stuff like that. Like, make it really clear. Keep it like up under 2 minutes. There we go. Five of clubs, queen of clubs, team Taurus. Oh shucks. There we go. And thank you for doing it my way, because following instructions is uh following instructions saves lives, but it also makes money. So let's do Mercury retrograde recovery, because I got 14 minutes before Laquita loses it. Everybody keep talking about money don't grow on trees. I just want all of y'all, when y'all leave up out of here, whether you plant the tree or not, to be like, you crazy. Oh, you didn't take coach's class. That's really how I want y'all to react. Money don't grow on trees. Oh, you wasn't in class. You didn't get the replays? Okay. You thought the class was too expensive? You didn't make it to class 5? Okay. You didn't see class 2 with the phases? You ain't in the Facebook group? Dang. It was too expensive. Dang. You're right. Money might not grow on trees for you, but I know where some money growing on some trees at. That's all I'm saying. Okay. The Mercury retrograde happened in Aries. Okay. So your recovery, Aries, if you are an Aries or Aries rising, this Mercury retrograde hit you in your face. And the best way for you to recover is with show enough the new personality. You have to be working with integrity. If you are a Pisces, this Mercury retrograde hit you in your pockets. So you need to be your best bet for recovering from this Mercury retrograde was in, what do you deem valuable about yourself? Yes. Did you see some new values come out from this Mercury retrograde? Aquarius sun or Aquarius rising, this retrograde hit you in the way that you communicate. You probably said some things out of your mouth or discovered how people really felt. Your mouth either got you in trouble, or you missed what some other people were saying, or you misunderstood it. But you learned about how you communicate if you was an Aquarius or Aquarius rising. So what you gonna do about your communication? So your recovery should be around communication. Capricorn. Uh, if you are a Capricorn sun or Capricorn rising, what happened at home? What happened in your personal life and your feelings, or around you and your mother, your relationship with your mother? And if she's not living, then you have to look at what the rest. What happened at home? Did you realize some things need to be reorganized or restated around your own identity in the house? So your recovery is, because remember, your recovery is in the 5th house. So wherever the Aries happened, the recovery is happening in the house over. Let me go back. Aries, your recovery, if you're an Aries, then it's going to be recovery in your 2nd house, which is the bread. If you're a Pisces, the recovery is going to be in the 3rd. If you're a Pisces, back it up. If you're a Pisces, then the recovery is going to happen for you with Taurus in the 3rd. Okay? Because you're recovering from what happened to your money. Okay? So write about it. If you are an Aquarius, you're recovering from what happened in the 3rd house with something in the 4th. The 3rd house is where it happens, so you recover in the 4th. Because this ritual, that's what I'm saying. Everything that I talked about earlier, just go back one sign. Because the moon is going to be in Taurus, but the injury happened. The injury happened in Aries. The injury happened in if you're an Aquarius, the injury happened in your 3rd house, but the recovery is going to be in your 4th house. If you're a Capricorn, 2, 3, the injury happened in the 4th house. The recovery is going to come through the 5th. If you're a Sagittarius, The injury happened in the 5th, and it's going to happen. The recovery is going to happen in the 6th. Do you have the work ethic to bring back what happened in the 5th? Could have been with a loved one. Could have been with some children. Could have been with some creativity or something having fun. Could have been something dealing with sex. Are you going to put the work in though to get the recovery? Hey, Scorpio. Scorpio, the injury happened in the 6th house. Are you going to form the right relationships to recover? You forming the right relationships is going to help you recover from what happened in the 6th house. Libras, the injury happened in the 7th. If we want to call it an injury or the discovery, you know what I'm saying, happened. You want to recover from what happened in the 7th house, it's going to happen with your work in the 8th house. Are you going to go do some work with the occult? Are you going to do some work with your serious relationships? Are you going to dive deep into something? Really, Libra, you need to stop playing around and focus. Let me say that. You need to dive deep. That's what your money ritual better be at, into diving deep into something. Hey, Virgos. Woo! It was in my 8th house. Man, it was in the sign of serious sex and occult matters. It wasn't really an injury, but it definitely was something for me to recover from. It's got to go through me reshaping my philosophy. Yes, it was very personal and deep, right? And stuff I don't talk about because it was the Scorpio 8th house energy is hidden, right? So I didn't go broadcast about it. Yeah, but it was definitely happened on April the 15th, faux show. When it was stationing, that's when I caught the brunt of it. Leos, what's up? The Mercury retrograde happened in your 9th house, which was the house of your philosophy. So you was reflecting on, yes, you, Stacy, you was reflecting on my philosophy of how I look at things, your personal constitution. Where's the recovery going to be in? The 10th house. Yes. Team Cancer, it happened in your 10th house, the Mercury retrograde, and the recovery is going to be in the 11th. With them friends that you talking about, that I get overwhelmed with too many friends. You making excuses. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't looked at the rest of your chart though, so you could have a point. And I don't dislike doing solar astrology. So if I see the whole chart, that's another story. Geminis, this happened in your 11th house, house of friends, Mercury retrograde. Guess how you gonna recover? By doing something spiritual. Facts. Woo! Gemini risings. That's tough right there. Yeah, because you already sounded like a know-it-all anyway. So you probably offended some people with your mouth. Emo. Do some friends something. You probably spit out something you probably could have breathed first before you said it. Yes, yours need to be a spiritual recovery. And Tauruses. Oh boy. Taurus suns and Taurus risings. Your hidden areas is where you were affected. Righto. The Aries, my temper, my thoughts about myself. I went up and to the right. You see that? Yeah. And then the recovery is going to be in my own personality. Yes. And my resources. I'm definitely going to be talking about that for sure. And then Aries, it happened smack dab in your face, in your personality. Some things were revealed about you, and the recovery is going to be in the 2nd house for you. Just for you, Aries, money make it feel good, make it feel better. Your value, but you had to look and see some things about yourself. Now you can put the personal value and the resources with it. Broke up with my lover on this last retrograde. It hurt. It's okay. Don't chase him, replace him, Laquita. Yeah, Libras. Stacy says, "You the truth, coach. Teach. Doing my best." All right. That's it. Oh, okay. I got 7 minutes to go, Laquita, before my deadline for her attention span. Let me get this prayer in, then we out. Comments, questions, feedback, or how do you feel about class this evening? So we got astrology, where to do the ritual, recovery from the Mercury retrograde. Who ready? Come on, scale of 1 to 10. How y'all felt about class tonight? Did you get it? Costanza's talking about my best day ever. All right. I'm wonderful. I'm very happy. I get like a little I'm not hangry, but I'm getting hungry, and I get like a slight hunger headache. So I'm about to put my food in the oven, just like I told you. Work on this second goal and be quiet for a second, and I still got to go set up some money moves. I'm still setting up money moves in the planning phase, baby. Yeah, I got to go have a more serious conversation though about some other stuff. Like I even started writing. I'm so happy and great. Like this is how I do. Y'all getting ready to see like some of my how I create, right? So I write my internal goals in blue, and uh, I write my external goals in green. Because green is for money and blue is for spirit. So that's just me for my programming. So even if I back way up like this, I already know that this one is my external. I mean my internal because it's blue for spirit, right? And then my external. I always do my spiritual goals first. I do my internal goal first, and then I do this so it's a good compliment. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Cleared up a lot of things. Great job. Appreciate it, Corey. Corey wait to the end of the class to make a comment. That joke ain't said nothing all class. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Maria said it was good. Gab talking about the money moves. Kiss the goddess gave me a 25. Right, I need to learn my prayer. Did anybody go buy the prayer? Like there's a 35% discount on everything on the Tybro website right now. Yeah, 35% discount on the Tybro website right now. Okay. Okay. Your alchemy is working. I'm happy from your alchemy is wonderful from saying I'm happy and grateful. Yes. So, oh, the code. Code. Code it might be FS35 or something like that. Yeah, FS35. F as in Frank, S as in Sam, 35. That's the code. And if you go over there, when you get ready to check out on the comments, can you say, hey, Coach Khayr sent me or referred by Coach Khayr? Absolutely. Appreciate it. How about at least an annual chat with the KISS astrology students? I'm more than willing to do that for sure. Let's set that up. As soon as we get finished, hey, we can do that right after I get back from my what's that? Anytime after the 21st, that whole week. Let's do it as soon as Gemini get here. You said you want to talk. That's Gemini. I'm ready. Hey, I can do once a month talking to y'all. I was ready. But are you practicing that? Islam Mo. Of course, I made 3 comments. Is no, keep it simple, not simply. Keep it simple. It's not keep it simply. I'm sorry, it's keep it simple. Gabrielle is quickly moving over there right now to correct that. It is keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yes, and that's keep 50 is the code for everything. Is keep 50 for the you get to keep $50 for the course. You get to keep $50 for the readings. You get to keep 50 all the way around. If you in my Keep It Simple, if you're in the Keep It Simple astrology course and I put you in the group, then guess what? Then you already in. Oh, we got 25 seconds before 2 hours. Let me get this prayer on. Enabakoa, Gitila Kiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagibor, the Shay Yakadeka, Kapava Shamran, Barkamtar, Rakame, Tazika Taka, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Baru, Tufka, Nahela Taka, Yakid Gehel, Amchapanez, Okreka Tushka Taka, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Ta'alamo, Baruchim, Kavomakuto, Lalam Vae. Word up. Okay. Oh, Dr. Delbert Blair, my G. I need to put me and Dr. Blair up on the altar tonight too. Let me go ahead. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Rosalind. Corey said I'm with that. Type it in the room, man. Set it up. I need a leadership, baby. I'm gonna come through. All right, fam. It's been wonderful. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.